This relates to news. House Speaker gives $17.5 million to the GOP House. House investigates relating to Biden decline cover-up. The White House is on deep on war crimes relating to funding probes. They weren't overruled relating to parliamentary relating to Medicare. Iran's largest patriotic attack relating to on Israel. Trump to name the next fair chairman relating to weakening power. NY, New York Times relating to these fake news, fake CNN cover stories relating to Iran and Israel situation. You have Republicans considering delays relating to cuts in Medicare. That goes to the big beautiful bill. You have Benjamin Netanyahu will keep working with Trump. He's according to what he said. Democrats, I believe, in both parties really, have their opinions about relating to Zohan Mondiani, you know what I mean, relating to independent, related to winning the NYC for mayor. You have White House leaked intel related to Iran strikes, and the one who leaked it will be held accountable according to White House. Hegseth grips media for undermining relating to the reports, and undermining relating to Trump, and downplaying relating to the Iranian strikes, relating to the effectiveness of the strikes. We have a report here talking about JW, DOD confirmed a nationwide risk is real. U.S. Department of Defense just sounded alarm. In shocking new hearing, top officials admit our military infrastructure is deteriorating fast, from failing bases to blackout risks to threats of national collapse, and no longer speculation. So that's a JW TV report talking about that. He do good videos related to information. It's kind of light out here, so shalak for the light. So I was reading, that's a JWT report. So, and you see in scripture talks about the Babylon, that great mighty city, in 1 hour thy judgment come. We're talking about Babylon. Babylon's fallen. If we can heal her, we be able to heal her, but she can't be healed. So, the deterioration, she's fallen, man. You know what I mean? And Jeremiah 50, let's go over real quick. So Babylon is falling now. Let me see. We have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go, everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches into the heavens, is lifted up into the skies. We read it from 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen, destroyed. How for? Take balm, ointment for her pain. If so, she be healed. We would have healed Babylon. Let me go up a little bit more. Shalom. Babylon had been the golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the nations drunk. Nations have drunken of her wine, the philosophy, the Western philosophies, ideologies. They follow the ways of that too as well. Now the nations are mad. Therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her. Her pains. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but if she's not healed, forsake her. Let us go, everyone, into their own country. Rise, depart. This is not a place of your rest. Is corrupted and shall destroy you, evil with a sword of destruction. And also in Revelations as well. That's Micah 2 and 10. For her judgment reacheth into the heavens, and she is lifted up into the skies, where is remembered, related to her wickedness, her iniquities. And you seeing, that was a report JDW talking about, from the infrastructure to blackouts and different things, these vulnerabilities and weaknesses, man. That's a JD TV report. I will show you that thing, but it's too bright out here. But, continue with news. Johnson was talking about relating to the bill. DOJ is investigating relating to University of California hiring DEI hires, which is diversity, equality, inclusion. Backed SC, I believe, back to defund Planned Parenthood, and new fentanyl related visa policies, and also Alligator, Alcatraz down in Florida. That's a detention center they're going to build for migrants down in Florida. I've seen the videos relating to that. It's called Alligator Alcatraz because it's surrounded by alligators. And for example, if some try to escape, there's videos relating to that. And you have let me look up some Operation. Operation, what is that? Posidon Archer. That's it. I see the report relating to Operation Posidon Archer, and that relates to, I was watching that video, is a Operation Posidon Archer is a U.S.-UK military operation targeted that relates to the Houthi forces in Yemen. It was launched in January 2024 in response to Houthi attacks on ships in the Red Sea. And they intensify relating to that as well, man, because Trump has vowed to get those Houthis, man. One of their sponsors is Iran, man, related to the Houthis, such as Hezbollah and also Hamas. And also, I see a report says whether directly, indirectly, Israel could have some kind of ties with them as well. I'll get more on that later, but it was launched in January 2024 in response to the Houthi attacks in the Red Sea. Operations involve airstrikes and missile attacks on the Houthi military targets, including weapons storage sites, command centers, radar installations. The goal is to disrupt Houthi capabilities and protect international shipping lanes, and that's the whole point. To open up those shipping lanes, prevent any sabotage or any form of damage to those ships going through those respected areas, man. And keeping the Houthis at bay from attacking those potential ships, which are some carry supplies and different things, natural resources, oils, energy, different things, man. So they're targeted for the Houthis, man. let alone as military ships that go through as well in that area. The operation is part of a broader Red Sea crisis, where the Houthis attack on commercial vessels and disrupt global trade and raise security concerns because they attacking these vessels, oil, whatever the case might be. You know what I mean? So that's respecting. That's they're disrupting whatever country related to those supplies are going to, or those vessels or those respected countries getting from A to B to and fro, man. While the primary UK efforts, Australia, Bahrain, Canada, Denmark, Netherlands, and New Zealand have also provided support. Strikes have focused on the Houthis' infrastructure, including underground storage sites, locations associated with missiles and drone operations. And some indicate that the operations have not significantly downgraded the Houthis' capabilities, while others suggest to degree disruptions to their attacks. Operations ongoing with varied intensity of strikes throughout the year. And primary goal is to deter Houthi attacks and protect the shipping in the Red Sea. And concerns about potential for escalation and effectiveness in the strikes and achieving long-term stability in the region. So that's just a little information relating to that. I was watching relating to that. Let's continue. Let me see what's on regular news. Now regarding, talking about relating to that video, of course, you have to be scripture talks about be circumspect and not as fools as wise, redeeming at times because the days are evil. Ephesians 5:15. So be circumspect. You know what I mean? Also, be not ignorant anything in a great matter or small, man. Not ignore or be ignorant in general relating to certain matters. You know what I mean? 5 and 15 of Sirach. Now, next week, Iranian officials in the U.S. will be meeting related to the ceasefire, talking more about that. You have One India News talking about the sidelines of NATO. Trump was talking with NATO as well. Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky congratulated U.S. Trump on the successful Middle East operations, confirmed UK intent to buy U.S. air defense systems, including the drone co-production, Europe role, battlefield updates, including prisoner and fallen soldier exchange. It's too bright out here. It was a little bright out here, so Shalak cannot be able to show the pictures. So I'm just going to read the news. Senate referee rejects key Medicare cuts in the big beautiful bill, the BBB, the big beautiful bill. So they will consider postponing relating to the Medicare stuff as well. It's going to be divided on that anyway. Iran Supreme Leader, U.S. officials speak on airstrikes. White House reaffirms Trump's claim to military strike destroyed Iran nuclear plant. So it's still debate relating to significant damage relating to that. White House backs SCOTUS ruling on allowing states to defund relating to Planned Parenthood. An example of that was South Carolina. Just in, State Department's whole press briefing as Trump defends the efficacy of the Iran strikes, man. White House pushing to quickly push Trump's big beautiful bill by July 4th, which is next week. Revenge tax on Trump's big beautiful bill sparks concern over foreign investment. Kane modeling one of the B-2 bomber, BOMBERs, linked to those aircraft. Democratic Socialist Zohan Mamdani won Democrat mayoral primary. Huge upset over Akumo. And Eric Adams, he'll run relating to as an independent for the primary. DOJ Kilmar Abriego Garcia will be taken to ICE custody after release. The tariff deadline is not critical. Trump will provide trade deals countries if July deadline isn't met. NATO's up for defense spending. NATO boosts defense spending after Trump's pressure. So they're going to boost up their defense spending. You had a fireball falls from the sky, citing reports in Atlanta, broader southeast. A fireball. Scripture says there should be fearful sights and signs from the heaven, man. Heat and high temperatures leading to road buckling. That's the thing. The intense heat can cause the road to buckle up. They were showing one city where the road was buckling up, literally, and cars were going over it like like they're doing jumps. You know what I mean? China, Iran, and Russia are land in a new war axis versus NATO, U.S. So those three are going to push against NATO and their rivals against the West. That's on Crux Live. Chinese host Iran, Russia on the warship amid NATO summit. Beijing pushes CCO as a rival to the West. So they're banding together relating to that. Ayatollah issues a chilling warning to Trump as critics declare Iran's victory. Who is Zohan? Trump's worst nightmare running in NYC. And he made a comment talking about if Benjamin Netanyahu comes to New York, he'll arrest him. If he's mayor. He's a 33-year-old, so that's the next generation of relating to these politicians, man. Him, AOC, Mamdani, they're young, 33s, early 30s, man. So they come with, in a matter of speaking, different perspectives than these older, politicians. So this is just quick news. It's quick news. This is a quick report. Hope it helps relating to information. There's another thing relating to times in India. Either you stop or China threatens NATO's chief issues. Putin-like military war. Watch. NATO sounds alarm over China's military buildup. You have China building up relating to over Taiwan. That's still a situation. You know what I mean? You call it a three axis of evil: Russia, China, Iran. You know what I mean? North Korea. They're part of that axis. So they're banding up. Ezekiel 38. Nations that are going to band together respectfully against be rival or counter the West. So this is just a few scriptures relating to that. Hope it helps relate to information. This is Ayah Wolf Shalom. All praise Yahweh Shemir Shabashim. All praise Yahweh Shemir Shabashim Rakakada. This is Ayah Wolf. Hope it helps. And us men and truth relate to truth and knowledge, so know truth and knowledge. Hope it helps relate to information. Shalom.